everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Liv and I make lots of healthy recipe and lifestyle videos on this channel, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Today, we are making some single serve healthy desserts because sometimes you just want to make one of something, or you could even just make two of something as well. And these are all super delicious. We're making a chocolate chunk or chocolate chip cookie, a fruit crisp, along with a chocolate cake. So you pretty much have one of all the classic desserts. And not gonna lie, the chocolate chip cookie might be my favorite chocolate chip cookie recipe I've ever made in the history of me making recipes, which is pretty amazing. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. So the first thing we're making is this chocolate chip or chocolate chunk cookie. I'm starting off with some coconut oil, a little bit of coconut sugar. You can also use monk fruit here, and a mini flax egg, which is just 1 teaspoon of flax with 1 teaspoon of water. Then I'm adding in a half a teaspoon of blackstrap molasses. It's important to get blackstrap because that's the one that has all the benefits in it. So you don't want to get the regular one. Make sure it says blackstrap on it. Then you're going to stir together all of our wet ingredients until it's nice and combined. This just helps to make sure that the cookie gets an even color and even distribution. Then I'm going to be adding in 3 tablespoons of almond flour. Almond flour is loaded with healthy fats, vitamin E, fibers, minerals, and it's going to help satisfy you because it's high in healthy fats. I wouldn't substitute this out for another flour. This one's kind of key in here. A coconut flour just doesn't have enough volume in order to create this cookie. So go ahead and stir that together until it's all combined. Then add in 1/8 of a teaspoon of baking soda. And what this is going to do is this is going to help the cookie basically turn into a cookie. Otherwise, it's going to be very dense. This one helps to make it nice and fluffy. I'm adding in a tablespoon of sugar-free chocolate chunks. This one doesn't have any kind of bizarre sweeteners, so I would really look for one to just keep in your pantry that you can throw into your desserts that has good ingredients. It's also dairy-free, and all of these things are really important when making healthy desserts. I'm placing that on my baking sheet, and I put a couple of the chocolate chunks on the top just to make it more aesthetically pleasing, and you'll get this warm, gooey cookie. I cook it in the oven at 350 for about 12 minutes or until it's golden, and you have this wonderful single serve cookie that not only tastes delicious, but it has 18 grams of fiber. Next up, we are making a fruit crisp. So I'm going to start by chopping up some strawberries. Strawberries are one of the top things on the Dirty Dozen, so it's very important to buy these organic. If you can't buy them fresh, you can also buy frozen organic strawberries, and they are more cost effective. With this dessert as well, you can definitely change up the fruit to whatever is in season. So you could do blueberries, you could do peach, any of those things. So go ahead and chop that up into small chunks so that we can put that into the crisp. If you want even smaller, you can do it into cubes as well, but I like just doing sliced strawberries. Add that to a bowl, and then we're adding in some tapioca flour, which is kind of my secret, along with the vanilla, to making really good tasting fruit. So the vanilla makes the fruit taste super delicious because it has like a vanilla fruit flavor to it, but the tapioca helps to absorb any of the excess liquid that comes out when you bake fruit, so you get this wonderfully jammy fruit. For the topping, I'm using some almond flour as well as walnuts, which are a great brain food, a little bit of coconut sugar, and some coconut oil just to bind them all together. Walnuts are super great for you. They're high in omegas, but you can definitely switch up the walnuts for pecan or almonds or any kind of nut that you like, but I really like the added crunch, so I would highly suggest picking your favorite nut and adding that one in. So go ahead and put your berries into a ramekin that's oven safe, and then put your topping on the top. And you're just going to bake this until it bubbles, and I'll leave all the directions in the description, but this is such an easy dessert because you can change up the fruit to whatever is in season. It's delicious, and it has so much natural sweetness to it. And lastly, we're making a chocolate cake, which is a nice classic recipe to have on hand. I made a flax egg with 3 tablespoons of ground flax and 1 tablespoon of water. I'm adding in some coconut oil as well as some coconut sugar. And what you're going to love about all these recipes is that not only are they paleo, but they're plant-based and they're vegan, so literally everybody can enjoy them, and they're delicious too. So I'm adding in some cacao and some almond flour, as well as a pinch of Himalayan salt, which really helps to bring out the chocolate flavor. A little bit of baking soda, which is going to help it rise and get that nice cakey texture and be nice and moist. Stir that together until everything is combined, and then add it to your oven-safe ramekin. I sprayed mine with a little bit of coconut oil just to make sure that it doesn't stick. Place that in there, and then once you bake it off, you can drizzle it with a little bit of almond butter. You can eat it as is, or put a little bit of coconut whip. Either way, it's a super delicious recipe. It's so dense and fudgy and chocolatey, plus it's full of great things for you. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and that you try out these recipes because you are going to love them. They're so easy and so delicious. I'm gonna leave my healthy desserts playlist right here so you can watch more of my videos and my recipes. You guys are gonna love all of the recipes in there as well. They're just so delicious and nutritious for you because healthy eating doesn't have to be boring. It can still be dessert like every single night. I know I have dessert most nights. So I hope you guys are all having a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.